Okay, right, okay. Mr. Parker, you've got August, Maribel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Maryville, August, Maryville.
That's, I haven't followed anything. Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Nichols only agreed to dismiss 4 of them.
I think I even counted. I think I probably at least 7, 6, 4. He may have more than me.
Yeah.
Good morning. Are you August Maribel? And Mr. Maribel is charged with theft of property with previous convictions. There are 13 cases. Starting with cause number 26 DCCR 0347. Then we've got 0876 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 and 1029. And Mr. Parker, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I've talked to him this morning and previously at the jail. He's indicated that his family's working on hiring his own lawyer. So he's requesting a reset to be able to hire his own lawyer.
So, Mr. Maribel, if I reset your case, it'll be about 30 days or so. Do you think they can get someone hired?
Yes.
So Mr. Parker remains your attorney, unless you get another attorney. And so he'll remain on your case, start looking through everything, visit with you about it. If someone else is hired, then they'll file a motion to substitute in and we'll get that taken care of. If for some reason they don't get someone hired, then when we come back next time, you'll need to be talking about what your options are with Mr. Parker, okay? All right, go back to the bailiff.
You just, there's one other case that Rice representing.
Hold on just a second. Where's Mr. Kimler?
He's right there.
He's playing.
Mr. Kimler, on Jeremiah Branch.
Jeremiah
We're attempting to go on, so.
He has 4 previous cases and he has 2 new cases. And like Kelly put me on those, but Mr. Kimler says he's going to handle those as well.
Is that correct, Mr. Kimler?
Yes, sure.
So if you'll get a notice filed on, I only see one new case.
Well, all I have is 1 new case, but she told me 2. I may be totally wrong. Is that, I mean, I have,
Smith,
it may be 1.
so Mr. Smith, on Jeremiah Branch, I have a new offense of 26 DCCR 1168. Is there something else coming or is that?
I think that was the new one, Judge.
Okay, I thought there may be 2. I may just.
So you're Jeremiah Branch?
Well, there's 26 DCCR 0958 and 26 DCCR 1168 are the 2 new cases.
I've got Mr. Kimler on one of those new cases, but not the, Mr. Kimler.
Not the latest.
Yeah, I don't have.
1168 is the latest one. That he was also indicted 3 weeks before that on a aggravated robbery.
1168 is what I don't have.
Yes, I have you right.
That's the one I'm. Oh, he's taking no company. I'm sure.
Okay, thank you. All right. So if you'll get a notice filed on that, Mr. Branch is charged with aggravated robbery, assault on a peace officer, robbery, and then the last one is another robbery allegation. What is the announcement?
He has a bond, I suppose. There's an MTRP.
Have you filed a motion for a bond or what do you?
We're asking for a bond on the MTRP. MTRPs.
Did she print out the orders on those? Is that this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So clause number is 25 DCCR 1382, which is an assault on a peace officer, and 25 DCCR 1385, which is a robbery, are both motion to revoke probations. And there are no bonds currently set. Is that correct in those cases? And Mr. Kimler has filed a request that I set a bond in each of those cases. It's like there's been a first amended filed in each of these. So he was placed on probation February 3rd of 2026. In both cases is 10-year deferred probations. And the allegations are a new aggravated robbery from April of 2026, testing positive for cocaine on several occasions, failing to submit to drug or alcohol screening on several occasions, failed to comply with Texas Drug Education Program, a new offense of evading arrest or detention from February 6th, resisting arrest or transportation February 6th. And so, Mr. Kimler, you may proceed.
Well, Your Honor, they're deferred adjudicated probations. We would just request to reach with MTRP bonds. If the bonds are denied, we would request a disposition on the MTRPs within 20 days and request for the bond pursuant to the
Yeah, but
code of criminal procedure.
is there any evidence with regard to your client's ability to make a bond or?
Well, Your Honor, I think he's entitled to a bond. I haven't filed a writ to challenge the amount of the bond because it hasn't been set yet. So I'll wait for the court to set the bond. If that's excessive, then I would follow.
If I'm going to set a bond, I need to have information on what his ability is so that I don't set one and then we're back in here.
I could elicit that.
Raise your right hand the best you can, please, sir. You swear affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Branch, please inform the court of your current financial situation.
I get a $1,000 every month and disability.
And other than that, do you have any
I
income?
have food stamps. And I was gonna look for a part-time job too.
What is your disability that prevents you from working?
Seizures, but they told me I could work like I could work like 3 to 4 hours a day.
Go supplement your,
Yeah.
do you have any assets? You own your own car?
I don't own my own cars.
Are you under,
My mom gave me my mom not able to give me the right.
are they giving you medication at the jail?
Yeah, they just put me on the new medicine and it's been working good. Everybody on the dorm say I haven't been having seizures or outbursts.
What medication are you on?
I've been trying to get the name of it, but I try to ask my nurse the name of it this morning, but I was sleeping.
Are you functioning okay now?
Yeah, I'm functioning way better than now. I haven't, but when I got here, when they first booked me in, I had like they definitely in the booking was on the booking, the front booking for like 4 days, and I had like 5 seats in there.
If the judge grants you a bond and you're able to get out, would you follow up maybe as a condition of your probation or condition of your bond with MHMR
Yes, sir.
to continue the treatment?
Yes, sir.
And as far as your other financial assets, you don't own your own car, do you rent, or where do you live?
I stay with my mom.
And your monthly expenses about what are these? As far as food,
She pays the bill, and I'm on food stamp.
that's what.
No questions, Judge.
This is where the hearing shifts from discussing the defendant's financial situation to evaluating community safety. Judge West carefully reviews the court files, the probable cause affidavits, prior probation records, and the defendant's testimony before making any decision. The prosecution argues that repeated drug violations, new robbery allegations, and pending misdemeanor charges demonstrate a continuing risk to the public. Meanwhile, the defense requests that the court set a reasonable bond rather than deny release altogether. Bond hearings are designed to balance two important interests: protecting the community while also considering a defendant's constitutional rights before trial. Based on everything you've heard so far, do you believe strict bond conditions are enough, or should the court refuse bond entirely? Judge West now has all the information needed to make a difficult decision.
Yes, ma'am.
Almost there. Give me just.
Yes, ma'am.
Also reviewing the pre-sentence report from the two cases where he was placed on probation as well in January of this year. So there was already information when he was placed on probation in January with regard to some mental health issues, and that was addressed. So he was placed on the mental health caseload. So it looks like that's not a new information, that he had some. Okay, Mr. Smith.
Judge, I understand that these are deferred cases, but the state is opposed to setting bond based on the nature of the crimes that he was on probation for and the nature of the crimes that he committed within 2 months of being placed on probation for these first robberies. He, on top of the two felonies that are filed, there's also evading and resisting that are pending in misdemeanor court. He has failed several drug tests. He's refused to take other drug tests, indicating to me that he is probably under the influence of illegal narcotics most of the time. And for those reasons, I believe he is a danger to our community, and I would request no bond in these cases.
I would just add, Your Honor, if the court refuses to set a bond, requesting us disposition within 20 days of their financial fees.
So here's what I'm going to do, Mr. Branch. So the underlying offense that you're on probation for is a robbery and an assault on a peace officer. And the robbery occurred at Delaware Food Mart, went in, attempting to steal, assaulted the clerk, and then they held you there while the police got there. And here we are 2 months after you got placed on probation, or 3 months after you got placed on probation for a robbery of a store. And we've got 2 additional robberies of the same store 3 days apart that are alleged. So obviously I agree with Mr. Smith. I think that you are a danger to our society. I am going to set bonds. I'm going to set bonds in each of your cases at $300,000. Conditions of those bonds, if you make them, are that you are on house arrest with a GPS monitoring device, and then we'll set your case for the appropriate hearing. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Both cases, 1382, no, this is on 25 DCCR 1382 and 1385, the 2 MCRPs. I didn't do anything on the others. Where's the order? Sentencing on Ebony Broussard.
That was actually. That was actually. This is. Actually.
Is Malfino here? All right, we need to wait for Miss Malfino. If we can just have her wait just a minute. LaAsia Clemens, Mr. Kimler.
Clemens.
There's also Ms. Morfino's.
Right. She's got that, she's ready. I know there's a new case.
Is Ms. Holmes here?
She just went next door.
This is set for trial.
So obviously the case that Mr. Kimler's on is the one that would be the one that is set on the pretrial, and the other one is a new evading arrest. Ma'am, are you LaAsia Clemens? And Ms. Clemens is charged with robbery and cause number 25 DCCR.
After reviewing the evidence, probation history, and the arguments presented by both sides, Judge West concludes that the seriousness of the allegations requires significant restrictions. Rather than denying bond altogether, the court sets bond at $300,000 in each motion to revoke probation case and orders that, if released, the defendant must remain on GPS-monitored house arrest while the case continues. The judge explains that the decision reflects both the nature of the underlying offenses and the newly alleged criminal conduct. Although today's hearing does not determine guilt or innocence, it establishes the conditions that will govern the next stage of the legal process. If you found this case as intense as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful courtroom breakdowns.
Okay, so for the record, I'm taking judicial notice of the court's files in all of the cases. And so give me just a second. I'm right now going over the probable cause affidavits and those two new offenses. Then I'm going to get to something else as well. Any witnesses, Mr. Smith, or just argument?
Just argument.
All right, give me just a second then.
Oh, my dude.